So let's focus for a second on the starting a business indicator and what's happened in the world and in the region. As you can see here, Middle East and North Africa had the distinction 5 years ago as being the most expensive place to start a business. In fact, on average, in the region 5 years ago, to start a limited liability company, you were required by law to pay in about 847% of GNI per capita as minimum capital. This has dropped now to 104%, still high, and still amongst the highest, and in fact, second only to sub-Saharan Africa right now. However, we expect that to continue to improve. In fact, about 39 economies all over the world have abolished their minimum capital requirements. And why is this important? It's not that we're saying that a company should start with no capital. That's not what's being suggested here. What's being suggested is that the capital needs of a company is best left to the determination of the shareholders. They know best what their business is and what kind of capital they need. You don't need to tell a small business entrepreneur who's starting a kiosk or a business out of their home that they need 10 times GNI per capita in order to start that business. What you're doing effectively by saying that is forcing that entrepreneur either not to go in business or to go into the informal market. And that obviously is not the objective of a government. You want to encourage this kind of formalization and job creation. The UAE is third in the Middle East and North Africa, and the Middle East and North Africa is actually the fastest region in the world to deal with construction permitting. No wonder. This is a region that is developing and constructing at rapid paces, and as a result, need does seem to engender the reality of the fact that construction permitting is, seems to have lower transaction costs than in other regions of the world. The UAE is also at the forefront of that trend. In terms of paying taxes, you can see that those countries circled there are the top-ranked economies in the paying taxes indicator, and the GCC economies, for obvious reasons, are top-ranked in this indicator overall because of the fact that the GCC has very low, if none, no corporate taxes. However, there are other kinds of taxes, nonetheless, labor taxes, municipal fees, etc., which are included in this indicator. And here in this box, you can see the GCC 6 and how they rank and perform in this particular indicator. Getting credit, once again, is an indicator where the region is doing pretty well, and the UAE has been doing pretty well. In fact, this year, the UAE continued to support the development of mCredit, which is the Dubai, the DFIC-based credit bureau. And we expect, or we understand, that there may be discussions for extending credit bureau throughout the Emirates, but we will see. Of course, that would go a long way to enhancing the ability of entrepreneurs, small, medium-sized entrepreneurs to access credit if their credit histories are available to banks while they're making their credit decisions. Trading across borders, the UAE continues to excel in this area. It was ranked number 6 in the world last year. It is now ranked number 3 in the world, and this is due to a comprehensive enhancement and improvement strategy by Dubai Customs. This year they continue to enhance their customs system, which they call Mersal 2, and as a result has placed it as number 3 in the world. We get to some of the areas where there is room for improvements, and in the UAE in general and in Dubai in particular, enforcing contracts is an area for improvement. There are, when I was talking about where you can get some inspiration for improvements, here are some of the features of best practices that governments can look to improve the regulatory environment and the efficiency of their courts, such as, for example, an electronic computerized case management system, which Dubai Courts is now implementing, and we expect it will bring about improvements in this area in the future. Okay, so that's I'm going to stop there. I thought I had another slide, but it's gone. This slide was, that I was going to talk about was about insolvency and insolvency regime, to show that this is another area that's for improvements in the UAE. I'll stop there, but I would like to direct you to our website. You were able to get a copy of the executive summary outside, but if you were interested in the entire report, you can download it off the website. And you can also go to the Arabic mini site to get the executive summary in Arabic. Thank you.